Welcome back, friends, to the Goan Art Fest 2021. World Goa Day is celebrated this year on the 25th of September, and the Global Goan Art Club is celebrating it on the 26th of September. Now, yesterday, we showcased a talented and budding artist, Debbie Fernandez from Goa. For today's sessions, we present to you two very talented young Goans, Kay Costa Viegas and Purva Gudi. Now, Kay is a very versatile creator. She's an animator, a writer, an illustrator, and in today's workshop, she will showcase how to write creatively. Purva, on the other hand, is a Konkani poet. She's passionate about life and culture of Goa. And I'm sure that you will love her poetry as she expresses her love for Goa in the most beautiful way.
Amchigi reskai Goia mudas corunda do xizal Purisieta Moza kota Ilo so feni guerro am so soblau Sobit mojesha So danço tedar Goa, Goa va cantare sonsar Goa, 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 Goa Goa, Goa, Goa Goa, Goa, Goa Goa, Goa, Goa Tin le tranche, apurba e c'è Monam shanti dita vare goice Jivitam c'è, ami susega Shit korice, von ruchik saniste Sobit mojesha, sodan suk tedar Goa, Goa, va cantare sonsa Goa, 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 Goa. Skidididoo pape yo, yo, skididida, skididida, go.
Here's a shout out from Nirmala Reko, the founder of Bandra's Queen Bees in Mumbai, wishing the Global Goans Art Club and Kay Costa Vegas and Purva Gudi.
A big hello to all the people of Goa around the globe and all those tuning in. I am Nirmala Mary Rego, founder of Bandra Queen Bees Mumbai, wishing the Global Goan Arts Club all the very best for their initiative, the Goan Art Fest 2021. This is a celebration of art and artists from Goa. My best wishes to Kay Costa Vegas, a brilliant story writer, and Purva Gudi for her excellent recitations. Both of them are young, talented Goan artists. You can catch their workshop videos, demos on the Global Goan Art Club Facebook page and YouTube channel. Dev Bore Karo.
Hello and welcome to my workshop. A small intro. Hi, my name is Kay Costa Vegas and I'm an animator, story writer and kind of an illustrator. I've written stories and scripts for YouTube and these are my experiences which I want to share with all of you. So without much further ado, let's get into it.
So the first one is read.
So this is something you see anywhere. Any writer out there will tell you that that's the first thing that they do. So you see, when I was a kid, I really loved to read. I enjoyed it. But at that time, no one really told me that it would help me in any way. I didn't know that it would help me. but it definitely did. You see, reading helps you improve your vocabulary, in phrasing your sentences, structuring your story, which is your idea. When I wrote my first story, if I hadn't read all those years when I was a kid and till the date I had written, I would have had a much tougher time in writing my first story. I didn't. You see, when I started to write, I could visualize my story so easily. Those visuals, they turned into words. But that is also because I retained what I read. So when you're reading, don't skim over what you're reading, because that's not going to help you in any way. So retain what you read. Completely immerse yourself in whatever it is you're reading, your book. Experience that other world that you're reading. Experience the emotions, read it word to word. Completely feel whatever the other author has given out, so that you can take those experiences and use them, learn from them, and use those experiences in your own story that you want to write. I'm not telling you to copy things, but just learn from that. Learn from the way that they have written. Learn from it. So yeah, read anything. Read mangas, read books, read comics, webtoons, read leaflets, newspapers, even the most boring books, because you don't know where that is going to help you in the future. Also, it expands your knowledge on various subjects. So read and enjoy the experience and learn from it.
The second one is connect for connections.
How do you expect to write about something if you don't really know how it works, how it really truly works? Let's say you want to write about something, a meadow. There's a difference between how a meadow may seem like compared to how a meadow is. The second one has more genuine feelings, genuine experiences, and that is what actually counts when you write something. Your readers will be able to connect with you on a much stronger and closer level. Go out and talk to more people, experience things, find out about different life experiences, situations. This does not mean put yourself in harm's way. I'm not telling you to do something dangerous. Like how we are in COVID right now, you don't really have much of a choice, and going out is not an option right now. So if you have the chance, if things are okay and good, go out and experience things. Put all that genuine experiences and feelings into your book, so that someone out there connects with you, connects to what you are giving out, the same way you connected to a book you read.
The third point is don't complicate it.
You know how sometimes you want to go out and you're joined by uninvited guests? The same thing here. Along with your burning desire to write an amazing book, you are joined by the silliest of fears. Will they like my book? Will they find the words too simple? Will the plot be too boring? Will the readers think it's unprofessional? Oh my goodness. This may lead you to complicate the entire thing to such an extent that you have lost the entire essence of the story. Just write what you want to write. Let's face it, the first thing you write will probably not be good. Get real. The second thing you write might be okay. The third thing, good. The fourth thing, better. The fifth thing, maybe best. Or it could even be the second thing, maybe the best thing you write. It depends on you. But let's say the fifth one is the best thing you write. To reach the fifth, you have to start writing. You have to write the first one. But whatever it is you write, be you. There are plenty of readers out there, lots of audiences who are going to like what you write. The way you write it, your words, your plot, your mind, your thoughts, everything, the way you do it, there are plenty of people out there who are going to like that. And as you write more, you're going to gain more experiences. You're going to find the type of style you like, the type of style that makes you comfortable writing, your humor, your way of writing, your style. So keep writing and just start. Don't think too much, don't complicate the plot, don't complicate the language. Write it the way you want to write it. That is it. Do not worry so much. Someone out there will definitely read and like and love the thing you write.
The fourth point is love writing and remind yourself why.
Just because you love something does not mean you're not going to get tired of it, and that's fine. But imagine if at the start of the month you're like, oh my god, this is an amazing story, I need to write it down. Compare that to the end of the month where you're like, ugh, I hate this. Not the best thing, right? So if you get tired of writing midway, you need to remind yourself why you like writing in the first place, why you love it. Was there a message you wanted to give out? Was there something you wanted to tell some people or a person? Was there a change you wanted to bring about somewhere? Or was it just the fact that you wanted to write a story hoping that others, a lot of people, would like that story just as much as you do? Whatever the reason may be, reminding yourself why you like writing, why you love writing is crucial. You need to also love what you do. You need to love your story, you need to love your plot, you need to love your characters. Yes, all your characters, even the evil ones. The sleazy, mean, lazy, whatever character, whatever personality you've given that evil character. But you need to love them. If you don't, how do you expect someone else to? So yeah, you need to love it and you need to remind yourself why. Imagine your passion and energy as a ball of flame. As you use up more, as you write more, it only becomes smaller and you need to keep feeding it. You keep those reminders is your feed. Keep reminding yourself why you love writing, because if you don't, you may let that ball of flame just go out one day, and make sure you don't do that. So keep writing, keep reminding yourself why you love writing, keep connecting more to your story so that you don't feel tired a lot from it. That's it for that.
So the fifth point is if you're tired, you talk it out. If you're burned out, you take that break.
If you feel like you've hit a block or you feel like you burned out, take a break. If you don't want to and you feel like you can still keep going, talk it out with someone or talk to yourself. I personally feel it's better if I talk to someone else. You see, there have been times when I have sat and just stressed about my plot, the story, the characters. I just sat there in frustration and it didn't really help me at all. It only made things worse. So if you get the chance, talk to your friends, talk to your families. They will help you release that pent up stress, that frustration, and you may be able to see the story in a whole new light. You may pick out some plot holes, you may be even able to change the story to a better one. If, however, you do really need a break and the story is too much for you, take the break. Breaks are a necessity. You don't have to feel guilty about them, take them. Do anything. Anything that does not concern the story. Go write, read, jump, play, music, swim, anything. Talk to a friend, talk to family, do anything that does not concern the story at all. Come back to it after that and you will be able to see it with newer eyes, a fresher mind, and it will be a lot better to work on. So please take those breaks. They are a necessity. Take care of your health, and only then will you be able to write a much better story. All right? Yo, and that is it. Thank you so much for attending the workshop. I hope some of those points help you all if you want to become a writer. Check out the rest of the events and the workshops that are there for the Goan Online Fest. I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Take care and bye-bye.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the poetry recital session of the Goan Art Fest 2021. The Goan Art Fest is a lovely initiative by the Global Goan Art Club. I am Purva Gude from Margao, Goa. I would like to thank the club for giving me this wonderful opportunity to recite the Konkani poems. So, let us begin. The first poem I will be reciting today is by one of my favorite Konkani poet, Mr. Ramesh Ghadi. The name of the poem is Goichi Mati from his poetry collection Avai Zalya Janti. तर आता हांव तुमचे मुखार भौमानेस्त रमेश घाडी हांणी रचिल्ली गोंयची माती ही कविता सादर करता. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चितयेन थोडी धाड गे. फांतोडेचेर सपनात येतात शेतां आनी माड गे. फांतोडेचेर सपनात येतात शेतां आनी माड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. गोट्या फाटलें तणाकुडें घरा म्हाका आपयता. गोट्या फाटलें तणाकुडें घरा म्हाका आपयता. किरकिऱ्याचें मस्तें पोर झेमेंतल्यान जागयता. किरकिऱ्याचें मस्तें पोर झेमेंतल्यान जागयता. नदरे मुखार नेमान येता पंगाऱ्याचें झाड गे. नदरे मुखार नेमान येता पंगाऱ्याचें झाड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. घरच्या शिरब्या हळसाण्याचें सामारें गे दिसता खायन. घरच्या शिरब्या हळसाण्याचें सामारें गे दिसता खायन. दात्यार बसून पोन्न्यो होवयो तुजे वांगडा दिसता गायन. दात्यार बसून पोन्न्यो होवयो तुजे वांगडा दिसता गायन. पोरसांत वचून म्हाका धाडूंक मस्का शेंगो काड गे. पोरसांत वचून म्हाका धाडूंक मस्का शेंगो काड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. पैशा फाटल्यान धांवपाचो हो खेळ आमी मांडलो गे. पैशा फाटल्यान धांवपाचो हो खेळ आमी मांडलो गे. कुडी जरी आमच्यो हांगा काळजा गाबे सांडले गे. कुडी जरी आमच्यो हांगा काळजा गाबे सांडले गे. दोळ्या मुखार धांवून येता ती मस्ती आनी लाड गे. दोळ्या मुखार धांवून येता ती मस्ती आनी लाड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. आवय म्हाका गोंयची माती चिटयेन थोडी धाड गे. फांतोडेचेर सपनान येता शेतां आनी माड गे. फांतोडेचेर सपनान येता शेतां आनी माड गे. देव बरें करूं. आता हांवेंच रचिल्ली म्हजी एक कविता सादर करता. कवितेचें नांव आसा माळी. सुपुल्ल्याशा गांवांत म्हज्या खळखळटी न्हंय आसा. सुपुल्ल्याशा गांवांत म्हज्या खळखळटी न्हंय आसा. त्याच वाटेक दोंगरा मुळसाक पोरणेशें एक घर आसा. त्याच वाटेक दोंगरा मुळसाक पोरणेशें एक घर आसा. ल्हानशा 4 चौक्यां मदीं सारयल्लें आंगण आसा. ल्हानशा 4 चौक्यां मदीं सारयल्लें आंगण आसा. सगळ्या भुरग्यां आवडीची घराक त्या माळी आसा. सगळ्या भुरग्यां आवडीची घराक त्या माळी आसा. सगळीं आमी जमून घरांत धुडगूस सामको घालतालीं. सगळीं आमी जमून घरांत धुडगूस सामको घालतालीं. धरचेल्यांनी लिपचेल्यांनी घर माथ्यार घेतालीं. धरचेल्यांनी लिपचेल्यांनी घर माथ्यार घेताली. माळयेवेले कुडींत सगळीं गुपीत कामां चलताली. माळयेवेले कुडींत सगळीं गुपीत कामां चलताली. कुसां लावपाचे नवे कट थंयच बसून रचताली. कुसां लावपाचे नवे कट थंयच बसून रचताली. चवथीच्या मध्यान रातीक न्हिदिल्ल्यांक भेश्टायताली. चवथीच्या मध्यान रातीक न्हिदिल्ल्यांक भेश्टायताली. काका कानात कूय घालून धेंगसोय मोठो खाताली. काका कानात कूय घालून धेंगसोय मोठो खाताली. आजी मा मम्मा काकी पापड जंय लाट्टाली. आजी मा मम्मा काकी पापड जंय लाट्टाली. खेळण्यांतली लाटणी घेवन आमी थंयच बसताली. खेळण्यांतली लाटणी घेवन आमी थंयच बसताली. न्हाणये भायर मातयेची चूल एक पेट्टाली. न्हाणये भायर मातयेची चूल एक पेट्टाली. सळसळटें उदक आजी भाणांतल्यान काडटाली. सळसळटें उदक आजी भाणांतल्यान काडटाली. शिपले पिसां गुणे गुड्ड्यो किद्याय कितेंय पुनायताली. शिपले पिसां गुणे गुड्ड्यो आमी किद्याय कितेंय पुनायताली. कुरकुटांतल्या तिजोरेंत त्यो यादी सुगूर करताली. कुरकुटांतल्या तिजोरेंत त्यो यादी सुगूर करताली. ती माळी आतां कोसळ्ळ्या. ती माळी आतां कोसळ्ळ्या. न्हाणी मातये भरवण जाल्या. ती माळी आतां कोसळ्ळ्या. न्हाणी मातये भरवण जाल्या. मातयेच्या दोंगरांत त्या यादी सगळ्यो भरसल्यात. मातयेच्या दोंगरांत त्या यादी सगळ्यो भरसल्यात. पट्टा पट्टा माळयेन आमची याद काडल्या जातली. पट्टा पट्टा माळयेन आमची याद काडल्या जातली. खूण म्हणून व्हेल्या जातली आमची शिपल्यांची पोटली. खूण म्हणून व्हेल्या जातली आमची शिपल्याची पोटली. देव बरें करूं.
Hi everyone, I'm artist Siddhi Naik from Goa. Well, I'm here to just inform you that I'll be showing y'all a watercolor painting. The workshop is conducted by Global Goan Art Festival 2021. I'll be showing y'all different techniques using watercolors. All that you need is just a pencil, the watercolors that you have, and a paper. Alright, I'm so excited to share and contribute my skills and show you all the different techniques that I use while painting, that will be covering of light, shadow effects, and how do we use right from pencil, then how do we use for shades, and how do we mix colors. So I'm more excited to meet you all on 22nd of September. Check my video which will be telecasted by Global Goan Art team on their Facebook and their YouTube channels. So see you all on 22nd. Don't forget. See you. Take care.
Thank you for celebrating the Goan Art Fest 2021 with us. Stay tuned for tomorrow's session, and don't forget to spread the word about the Goan Art Fest with your friends and family. And of course, don't forget to leave us a comment on our social media handles. Until tomorrow, stay safe. Bye-bye.